but now it's more tough. Making that same thing, and once you realize, you be like, man, I was going to not make the right choice because it seemed different. It ain't different. The Lord is going to continue until you know that those are just coming along. And those tests will just keep coming along, on and on and on, different, easy to see, easy to get through, harder, whatever. As long as you stay making the right choice in that, that don't mean that there ain't other choices of things that you need to make, down the line as well. But you got to continue to make sure it lines up.
Yeah, you will know after you make that right choice. You will know after, like,
that was the right choice.
You're going to shout for the Spirit to make the right choice.
And when you come into this truth, the test is elevated. It ain't like having a test in the world. When you're in the truth, the test is serious. It's like on a critical thinking level.
Yeah.
It's not just
time
right,
matters.
right.
How fast you can make that decision, how accurately you can make that decision.
It's called acumen.
Accurate.
Acumen. Knowing how to make the right choice or decision in the right time.
You gonna finish that Sirach 2?
And that includes staying composed, just keeping your cool in situations, man. Okay? Don't act out of emotion and impulse. Okay? Because that'll make you do the wrong thing, make the wrong choice. You know what I'm saying? You run into somebody at the gas station, you accidentally bump into someone. Hey, that shit could turn into a shootout.
Small things.
Little things, where if only you put your pride away and your ego, you will walk out of there safe, man.
If I stepped in your shoe right now accidentally, right, and you were like, man, what the fuck, man? To flash off.
That's an
now
altercation.
That's not necessarily a bad reaction from you, but how now am I gonna respond to that? Damn, nigga, this was an accident, nigga. Man, fuck, where you going? Now it became something like, oh, bro, my bad. Even if you responded that way, my bad, bro. I didn't mean, it was an accident, I didn't see you. And you just humble down. Agree with that adversary while thou being in the way.
Harmless is wise as serpent.
Wise serpent, harmless is a dove. You start thinking of these things of wisdom, and it'll just sort of like Apostle Johara said a good one. He said, I'm walking down the street and I see a pack of niggas walking, I just cross the street. You just avoid that whole interaction. Just cross the street.
Little things like that.
But according to the ISUPK,
that's coward. Because using wisdom.
That's
You're supposed to walk through the dice game.
You kick the dice. Kick the dice or snatch a dollar.
But it goes back to Yahweh Shai. In his walk, he had to take a lot of L's.
Yeah.
So how much we're his servants. How much more us? We got to take the L's too. We got to, take the load. Even if you're in the right and that person's in the wrong, so what? Because it's the Lord that's gonna right.
I'm gonna use an example that these Christians like to use, right? They always talk about when Paul had to appeal
Agrippa.
To Agrippa.
Yeah.
He was talking with the governor of Festus, and how he basically it was like they used his words to mean that he believed that all people should be saved and be a follower of Yahushua like himself.
You almost made me.
He had him say, "You almost made me a Christian." Right?
Yeah.
But they don't understand that Paul was actually using wisdom.
That was subtlety, bro.
He was being subtle.
Okay.
He treated it like he was on the inside.
He understood that a soft answer turneth away wrath. He understood that part. So it may seem like he was, speaking, softly to him, but really he was just using wisdom because he understood that the Most High is using him as a vessel for his ministry.
Okay.
Well, how could I use him if he's just gonna be locked up?
He knew it wasn't his time for that to have that stepping moment. Where he had to.
It wasn't that time.
It wasn't that time. He still had work to do in the ministry, so he had to find a way, make a way to get out of that situation.
Yeah, ultimately,
kind of remind me of where it says he was speaking through the Spirit, like what it says, thou shalt not know. in that day, thou shalt.
Oh yeah, think not what thou shalt
think
speak,
not what thou
but it
shalt
shall be
speak.
given you.
Right.
Yeah.
You know, the words of Yahweh Shem Shah, the wisdom was given to him that day. Because maybe his spirit,
Yeah.
when he was Saul, his spirit would have been to try to jack him up, but he had to, he had to still finish the ministry. So he had to use utility and get himself out of that
He
situation.
still had to be Yaquab. He still had to supplant.
Right.
Yeah.
Supplanter.
Yeah.
It's like,
I got something for us. Yeah.
Okay.
This is Sirach 28. I'm gonna start up at matter of fact, I'm gonna start up at 8.
Okay.
It said allow that one second. It says abstain from strife, and thou shalt diminish thy sins. For a furious man will kindle strife. Right? It says
Hey, Salakia.
Yep.
Because that's an example of what? Hey, Jake. Hey, when they go to the parties with the guns. Hey, you're going to a place knowing that you have to bring a weapon. Why the fuck are you there?
Yeah. It can't be that serious that you got to bring something where you lay somebody down or possibly defend yourself from being laid down. You shouldn't be going there.
Absolutely not.
Yeah. Hey, how many niggas we didn't see get killed on Facebook Live? I bet you won't go outside. Nigga, I'm outside. Oh, not like that. Blah, 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 blah. Nigga ended up dead right there on the live because he did exactly, he got baited.
Yep.
He fell for it.
yeah.
Right?
Okay.
Reading on, it says, I read again, abstain from strife, and thou shalt diminish thy sins, for a furious man will kindle strife.
Mm-hmm.
A sinful man disquieteth friends, and maketh debate among them that be at peace. As the matter of the fire is, so it burneth. And as a man's strength is, so is his wrath. And according to his riches, his anger riseth. And the stronger they are which contend, the more they will be inflamed. Showing you that if you're a hothead all the time, that's the one emotion you know how to live under. What's your response? I had a friend in high school. You know, his family was Panthers, but we lived in fucking Whitesville. You know, so whenever somebody would fuck with him, his white kids would fuck with him all the time just to get him mad for no reason, and he would fall for it every time. Now you in deeper with teachers, principals, and shit, with your parents at home, all because somebody said something to you and you couldn't control your emotions. Well, that's Jake now, impulsive. That was in the movie. They cloned Tyrone. Jake in there eating the chicken and then got drinking the grape juice or whatever, and then got impulsive, and now they doing impulsive shit. Yeah. They ended you in the grave. Many a nigga ended up in prison, man, and in the grave being emotional.
Yeah, not being able to rule over
Control
their spirit.
Right?
Yeah.
It says, as the matter of the fire is, so it burneth. And a man's, I read that already, Salaki. Verse 11, a hasty contention kindleth the fire, and in hasty fighting sheddeth blood. Just rushing into shit without being a reasonable man.
That's what the scripture say, feet that are quick to run to mischief.
Yep.
Yeah.
Like how that nigga
Swift runners.
Takeoff got killed.
Yep.
Yeah.
Niggas playing dice, some nigga shit. Argument ensues. Why the nigga who was it? Was it Quavo?
Yeah.
Why this nigga say some ignorant shit that just now you just spark some heat?
This next verse is going.
You just kindled a fire now, and now these niggas is talking about drawing guns.
Shit talking. Hey,
Yeah.
Jack drew gun.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
You make these niggas pull
Yeah,
out
kinda.
because you talking that talk instead of you could have easily diffused the situation, and your boy, your uncle and your group mate, he would still be here today.
Should have never been there.
Shouldn't have been there in the first place.
It was in Houston, wasn't it?
Yeah.
This shit happened quick, and the shit turned like a nigga moment is very. It shows you that impulsiveness will bring a nigga moment very easily.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Impulsiveness will bring a nigga moment very easily.
it don't matter if the nigga is a millionaire or the nigga had $2 in the cup.
Yeah.
This nigga think I'm a bitch. You know? That be what's going through niggas' minds.
Yeah.
Nigga disrespecting me.
Nigga ain't gonna punk me.
Yeah.
Nigga, why you looking at my girl like that? Because she's half naked, bro. Like, if she was covered up, I wouldn't be even looking at y'all. Like the scriptures actually solve all the nigga issues that Jake go through and have. You know? Anyway, verse 12 goes right to what you said. You down there quoted it. It said, if thou blow the spark, it shall burn.
Yeah.
If thou spit on it, it shall be quenched. And both of these come out of thy mouth.
And that's the difference between a nigga moment and you going home safely to your house.
Life or death.
Life or death. Is in the
power of the tongue. Hey,
don't be surprised if we hear sudden tragic death of Charleston White.
Right.
Yeah.
Rest in peace, Charleston White. Internet personality, comedian, whatever he is,
Whatever his title is.
gunned down in an argument.
Yeah.
Because a nigga got a fucking mouth, man. He doesn't know how to. He doesn't have any balance with it. He doesn't know how to
Right on his tongue.
turn it down some, man. He's that way. He's just one way. He's just that way all the time. That shit's gonna catch up to him.
I got
The black dude. Yeah. With the lazy eye.
Yeah, him.
He's disrespecting a lot of people, man, online.
That's how he trolls. That's how he made a name for himself.
You're
He
talking
trolling
about
people.
the small ass now. So
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
the
nah,
small
that's-
ass gonna get his ass.
Yeah, kind.
Yeah, he gonna catch it. I'm not gonna be surprised, man. He's gonna do videos about it.
Yeah, kind.
He had the shit coming, man. The nigga, he couldn't bridle his tongue. Talk too much, man.
I got Proverbs 14 and 29. He that is slow to wrath is of great understanding, but he that is hasty of spirit exalteth folly. That's plain. Slow to anger. You have great understanding. You have great wisdom. You have a sense of knowledge as it pertains to whatever situation you may come into. If you just going off at the mouth and talking shit, you know,
Be prepared to die.
Yeah,
That's
you
pretty
got-
much. You know, just be prepared to die. You know.
Keep it straight and get to the point.
See the leaders of these nations. You know, they talking shit against each other, but they prepared. They're prepared to die. That's what the confrontation between the man and the man. Be prepared to die. Knowing when you contentions with another man, just be prepared. Your ass could die in that situation. If it pops up. Then you got to think about, family, think about other things as well.
Yeah. It really just comes having humility. Your actions affect other people.
That's what I mean.
Yeah, so say if you out there running off your mouth, nigga, you got a wife, you got kids. So you want at the end of the day, you want another man raising your kids. That's why I always tell niggas that, quick to get a gun. And I got a gun, I said, who can protect your family better than you? Nobody. Well, if you going out there holding a gun and get into a confrontation and you're dead, your family is wide open. Your family can't be protected now because you wanna be a badass. You wanna be, basically a nigga. That's why y'all got it.
Let me get this real quick.
This
This is Luke chapter 14, verse 31. It says, or what king going to make war against another king sitteth not down first and consulteth whether he be able with 10,000 to meet him that cometh against him with 20,000.
I think they call that a parlay, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, you're supposed to come up and actually figure out how bad the beef is.
And
This is what you see with Russia.
And usually you send, in the ancient world, you send messengers, what are they called? Ambassadors.
Yeah, kind.
Ambassadors to go and speak and say, can we have some type of peace? What we got to do? If there's no peace, you go back and tell your king or whatever, like, hey,
he ain't with it.
he ain't with it, so, they go to the next step. That's how men deal.
I'm coming though.
Yeah.
Then they did that in what's that movie?
300.
That one and another one, the Achilles.
Oh yeah, Troy.
Troy. They did that too.
Yeah, they did Last Kingdom as well.
David and Goliath, man.
Yeah.
They, you know,